My journey with Friends of the Children Seattle has been a long one, but a beautiful one. I have many memories with Friends of the Children and many experiences with them. I honestly can say that they definitely add to who I am today, the Tah-Jae that I am today. Having a mentor for me, I feel like, is basically like having a second mom. Just having somebody that can be there for you, judgment-free, that knows you in and out. Especially with our parents, you know, sometimes we can just always look at them as the authority figure, so it can be hard to open up to your parents, and it can be hard for some kids to just fully be themselves and their true playful selves. So I feel like having a mentor is just also great with that as well, and having somebody that you may need to open up to and vent to when you don't feel like you can do that with your parents.
I started as a mentor with my kiddos. They were kindergarten, stuck with them all the way till they graduated high school in 2020, which was an amazing journey, seeing them, you know, from littles to bigs. And then seeing them as grown adults right now is amazing. They've taught me patience very much. They taught me trust, honesty, loyalty, just a really healthy relationship. So seeing that full circle encompass from starting kindergarten and like still working with them now at the age of 21 is just such an amazing circle to see where that's at and how they're also bringing back to the community and to us. Even with all my other kids and other alums, they're still wanting to give back to the community that helped raise them. A lot of the mentors represent our youth. So that is a huge importance that we have, is that these youth can look up to these mentors and know that, hey, they look like me and that they are successful in their own right, and I want to be like that. As far as the youth getting into our program, we do a selection process. We go into the schools, we do observations on the youth, we talk to all the school staff, teachers, counselors, just kind of get recommendations. We are very much an organization that provides opportunities, that gives them access, that gives them these open doors that they may not have or may not have that opportunity. So we're always trying to look for like, hey, there's this opportunity, and we're always thinking like, this would be great for our kids. This would be amazing for them. We're here to unlock these amazing talents they have, and that they probably never had the resources or the opportunities to do that. So we are just basically their foundation that they can lean on, and from there, they do all the work. They do everything and anything that they possibly can do. When they were younger, I'd always pick them up after school, grab some snacks, and always have park time. So we would go to Barnett Park. That was one of her favorite parks. We'd go there, you know, stay there about 30 minutes or so. I'd always give them a timer and say, hey, we got 5 minutes left. After 5 minutes, we gotta go. She's like, all right. I told her 5 minutes. She wanted to test that boundary. I go, Tah-Jae, we're leaving. She sat at the park still. I got in my car. Don't worry, I was still there. Slowly drove off, and she comes running down the sidewalk like, Miss Sheena, what are you doing? I was like, Tah-Jae, I told you 5 minutes. She goes, yeah, you're right. So ever since that time, she always knows when I say 5 minutes, she knows like I'm leaving, and she's leaving too.
Yeah, I would test the boundaries. In my head, I thought, you know, if I sit here a little longer, she can't leave me. We came together, she can't leave me. I was wrong. Okay, I was sitting there and I'm watching her walk to the car, and I'm like, she's gonna turn around any second. She can't forget about me. No, Tah-Jae, this at the time, this is what was in my head. She can't leave me. She can't leave me. I saw her car start moving a little bit. I was like, okay, I start dipping in. I definitely learned my lesson that day to not test those boundaries.
There's so much about Tah-Jae. She just has an amazing attitude about life. She's had challenges in personal life, at home, and all that, but through all of it, she always found optimism in everything. And I think from there, it was a lot through the singing with her.
So singing for me is second nature. It's like breathing for most people. But for me, it's definitely second nature. I'm a songbird, so I turn anything into a song. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm upset, when I'm scared, I sing. That's just what I do. It brings me back down to earth, and I feel like it's my regulator. So it's a part of me. I am singing. Singing is me. We are each other.
She has an amazing voice. From when I first got her in outings, she would sit there and write her own song. She would sing in the back of my car. She would sing at the office. Like everyone knew Tah-Jae was going to sing somehow, some way. And I think that was such an amazing outlet for her. So it boosted her confidence into where she is now.
Honestly, when I think of myself, I think of somebody very low seasoned. I'd like to say that I have many different components that add to me, that make me who I am. I feel like I'm a very confident person. I'm a courageous person. I'm a humble person. Yeah, I'd like to say I'm a lover.
I mean, I will honestly say, like, it's been such a treat for me to like walk alongside with her, to see how many obstacles she's went through and how much she's overcame all of that, and still, like I said, still finds the optimism in everything and just always finds some kind of light out of any kind of challenge she's gone through.
I just want to say from the deepest part of my heart, thank you very much to Friends of the Children, just for being there for me, there for other children like me, and for future children. You guys are the reason why this generation is going to be amazing.